Okay, YouTube should restart in about a minute or so. So it'll come back in a minute. It'll come back in a minute. Really slow. When every time the connection drops, that's why I don't like live streaming on YouTube. It's not the smoothest. So not here yet. Anyway, while we're waiting for YouTube to come back, bro, Perry Scum Spotlight. Who's the Perry Scum did you speak of? Am I part of that Perry Scum? Am I part of that Perry Scum you have in there? Hold on here. Just gosh, it takes a long time to show up. Long time. There we go. Okay, YouTube is back. YouTube is back. That takes such a long time to get back. Okay, yeah, takes a long sucking time. So, okay, now we're back. I don't know why I dropped. YouTube just wanted us to watch another ad. Toronto, today. Hello, Mud Whistle. What the zuck, Jay? Talk to me on YouTube. Don't talk to me here. Talk to me on the Israeli flag. Things are delayed on YouTube. Why are they delayed on YouTube? They're not delayed. They're just once I get it started, then they're all in sync. It's being transmitted at the same time to both platforms. They're not like different platforms. Anyway, so hopefully that's good enough for that rant on that. So let me answer the questions because there were some questions from. Hey Rock, I missed your question. I was on the other. It disappeared. It's on the other chat. Okay, okay, Rock. Hold on, Rock. Rock had a question, but it was on the one that dropped. So, let's see, where is it? Now I gotta go find the broadcast for the question. Unless you want to just retype it. If you want to just retype the question, Rock, then I'll answer. Okay, so we'll just wait for the question to come back again, because I've already lost it. So, people, what's up on Periscope here? So, yes, I have not been around on Periscope. I did not intend to disappear completely. I've just been busy with family things. I got some, graduations and many, many things to attend to. And that's going to go on till, then I got to go on vacation. So that's going to go on till next week. So until next week, I'm going to be off and on the live. And then I'll go back on a twice a week schedule after that. So I only want to do twice a week. Does YouTube have a kill switch? I don't know what you mean by a kill switch. Why didn't... I don't know, JK. So you're back. Okay. So anyway, where's Rock? Is Rock back? Rock had a question and I lost him. Anyway, sorry about that. It's like YouTube trials and tribulations here. So when it drops, it's a big headache to get it back. Anyway, so any more? Anybody have questions on any number of things? Amateur radio, privacy, security, the combination of the above. I have some, really fun projects. I redid my antenna, so I got to do a video showing the new antenna and show what was wrong with the old one. And then this one that's really fun. This one that's really fun is that I connected my house to my boat. Display routers in stock. Display routers in stock. No, they're not in stock. Night Eyes. I have to. I have to custom order those, and then install it. I'm studying now this vacation music theory of major scales and minors on piano chords. That's not our broadcast today, William. But yes, you ignore the YouTube comments. No, it's just that your comments are kind of Jay. Your comments are kind of weird. So expect me to pay attention. I ignore you wherever you are. Okay. I ignore wherever you are. I will ignore you because you don't ask real comments. You're just making stupid statements. So if you're gonna make stupid statements, then I'll just ignore. Okay. So uh, yes, you are weird. So anyway, I connect. This is kind of a fun project, and I actually just completed it today. I actually put two routers. So I have two routers. They're called Ubiquity routers, and so I have two of them, and I put them face to face like this, and then connected computer on to this end and one to this end with Wi-Fi, and now these two are part of a LAN. And then what I did was move one of them miles away. So the other unit is now 4 miles away. So, and then they're still connected. They're 4 miles away. So it's going to be fun to show you that this is not reliant on the internet. If the internet goes down, this connection will be live. I would be able to have an internet connection even without an internet. And hopefully other people will connect to it, and then we will have a little bit larger mesh. It's called a mesh, and it's something that there's not a lot of mesh nodes where I am, so I'm starting the first set here of mesh nodes. Have you considered launching a satellite? What? Launching? Launching. Oh my gosh. Jay likes to, put useless comments on both the YouTube and Periscope. Okay, so anyway, so it's gonna be fun doing that video, and I'm gonna be working on that tomorrow. And the hard part is removing my call sign from the video. How do you do that? The call sign is probably in 5 or 6 spots on every page. So it's going to be a terrible problem removing the call sign. But, the call sign has to be there. So I have to demonstrate it with the call sign, though I will not show it on the video. So that's the plan. So anyway, I wasn't intending to make a terribly long broadcast here. I just wanted to rant. Drones have spyware. Yeah, if it comes from China, they apparently come preloaded with spyware. Anything connected to the network. Can you record it with a delay? Can you record it with a delay? No, it's not radio. It's Wi-Fi. It's internet. I mean, it's not internet. It's network. So it's websites and such. I'm going to show you things that connect, but because of the regulations, you have to announce the call sign. So I have to announce the call sign on everything, and I do. So it's kind of a task to remove it. So it's even hard thinking about how am I going to show you, me doing a conversation on HF radio, because if I do that, then you're going to hear me say CQ, CQ, A, B, C, D, E, F, H, I, J, K, and, announcing my call sign. So it's kind of a problem. So laptops probably have spyware too. You can check if your laptop has spyware. Actually, they detected spyware on Lenovo's. I bought a Lenovo and made sure it didn't have that. Zuck CQ. Great call. Why are you not making a comment on YouTube? Why are you making a comment here? Uh, yes, that is not a CQ, Uncle Joe. That is not a CQ. So, can you do a search and replace? It's already a video. The video is already, it's a video capture. So I'm gonna do a video capture, and then from the video capture, then I'm gonna put that in the video. So, or some of it's on camera. Then I gotta take the video and then go edit the spots, where there's call sign. What's your opinion using the FM circuit to reroute the signal to a ham? Hello, twin mom. Wow, that's. What's your opinion of using the FM circuit to reroute the signal from a ham? What's your opinion of using the FM circuit to reroute the signal from a ham? Does that make sense? That question doesn't make any sense. Are you talking about a ham band FM to a non-ham band FM? Because there's ham bands on FM and ham bands not on FM. FM is just a mode. You can do FM on, you don't usually do FM on the longer wavelengths, but you can. It's just a mode. So if you want to do AM on the upper bands, they'll probably get mad at you. So that doesn't make no regular to a non-ham FM. To create a ham FM, you mean like like a broadcast, listening in? Why do you need that? Just listen in directly. Call signs start with either K or W. That's not correct. No, call signs in America, that depends on the country. Call signs in America can start with AA to A whatever, and K whatever to K whatever, 2 letters, to W whatever to WW whatever, 2 letters. So and there's always a digit after that. So it's always letters, number, and then letters again. Basically to hack so I don't get caught. Suck, Binkley. Get a zucking license. Not going to tell you that. So what are you going to do? Your own repeater? Well, somebody along the way has to be licensed to do that. You can't do that. I've been wanting to learn more about mesh networks. Yeah, so yes, Mad Cow. So the mesh network, I got it running, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the moisture in the air, but when I tried it on the boat, it was transmitting at 23 megabits, and I got home and it's down to 9 megabits, sometimes down to 7 megabits. So I'm wondering if the moisture in the air affects the signal strength. So the moisture from the but the circuit will invariably help. How will that help? To say that you have a circuit, well, that means you have a repeater, and the repeater then will be located. It's very easy to locate a repeater not announcing a call sign. All you have to do is triangulate it, and since it's going to be in a fixed location, then it's going to be zucked. Okay, fog affects it, I think. Well, I'm in a marine zone, so there's a marine layer. TTFN. Hello, Cook W. There won't be any way to trace. How do you not trace a repeater? Is it mobile? You can still trace it. It's moving. It'll throw off the repeater. It'll throw off the repeater. The more you do that, the more you become a target for, the FCC to go find. There's somebody doing something illegal over here, and then the other ham radio guys, the ones who tried to police me with call signs, they'll be doing directional Yagi antennas, and they'll be directionally finding you. So Yes. So one of the reasons that our call signs are used extensively in ham radio, one of the reasons that they do call signs extensively on ham radio is is for self-policing. So if Binkley here wants to do a illegal transmission and doesn't want to get a license, then in theory, then the ham operators themselves can self-police, find out who it is, and report it to the FCC. So that's why, you can easily get caught because you announce your call sign, and if you use a false call sign, you'll get caught too. Okay, because they can just ask the guy with it. If somebody knows the original call sign and they say, "Well, you don't sound like that guy," because some people with call signs are going to be known, and they're going to, say, "Well, they're doing something illegal with this call sign." I understand that. Hello, WRXSTI. Is that like a? That sounds like a GMRS license. WRXSTI. That's like that's almost the format of a. Oh, is that Whiskey Tango Foxtrot? I think the other members will be. You think so, Binkley? I don't know. Why do this? Why do this? Stick to FRS then. Stick to FRS. Have a chain of FRSs. Listen on one FRS, retransmit on another FRS, and make a daisy chain of FRSs. Hello, Mr. Caney. So anyway, I am going to be making the mesh network video. Been working on it all day today, and got it physically running. Now it's time to make the video. So I have to explain what I did, and then this will be an expanding project. Let me know what you think of the sketch. I said, okay, Binkley. I will be doing a starting video on this, and then I want to expand it. I'm actually talking to some other ham people to see if we can expand the mesh network, because I already pre-wrote the software. It's already done. All we have to do is insert a Raspberry Pi, insert a chip, and the mesh network is up and running. It's pretty fast to set up. So and there are some difficulties with it as well. So I'm going to show you in in a video why it's there. It takes some thought. It's not as simple as it looks. They say, "Oh, you need some inexpensive equipment to do a mesh," and then you try it, and then you start to see, oh, it's a little bit more complex than that. So I've tried connecting to the main mesh here. There is a mesh in Southern California, and I'm connecting to it through a node 27 miles away, up in a mountain called Mount Wilson, and the connection is intermittent. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it does not. There's a station in between interfering, and it makes me wonder what's going on. So anyway, that's going to be in a video coming up. So I'm excited to show you what that's going to do. By the way, what is the interest of that for the rest of you who are not into ham radio? Because I'm showing you a way to run an internet without an internet. The nodes here are very wicked. Whatever that means. Okay. So I want to show you the internet without an internet. So what I'm demonstrating is actually, operates like an internet, but it's not connected to the internet. Americans have no privacy unless you use your PO box as your FCC address. That's not enough. They got your Social Security number, Mr. Caney. They got your Social Security number. Ham is the future, even though nobody wants to believe it. Thank you, Binkley. I actually think there's some truth to that. That's why I'm talking about this. I think that Reliance on the current technology is short-sighted. My most popular video, my most popular video is my flip phone video. My second most popular video is burner phones. Okay. Can somebody explain that to me? Why is my most popular video flip phones and the next one is burner phones? So a lot of people are thinking, enough with these spy bricks. Enough with these spy bricks. And people are like realizing that maybe they don't need this. FCC don't get my ad if I don't ID correct. Don't got my ad if I don't ID correctly. What does that mean, Mr. Caney? Well, I use a PO box. So, because a lot of people have the flip phones or want to get them. Flip phones are the next level. We need that in the business world. Spy bricks to the fire pit. I'm going to tell you about another spy brick. I mean, a non-spy brick coming out. And it's interesting, but it has flaws. And it's just look this up. I need to make a more intense review of this, but I don't have anything to look at since it's all theoretical right now, since no one has this device. It's a Librem 5. That's the name of a phone. Librem 5 by a company called Purism. Okay? And it's a Linux phone. It's not Android. It is not iOS. It is Linux. It's a Linux phone. And because the Linux is not so clean yet, there's a few issues with it. And maybe they're trying to put too many apps on there because I don't think it really needs that many apps to run. And it's supposedly a smartphone that is not a spy brick. The problem is, and here's the problem, all phones, you still have to put in a SIM card. And the SIM card has your IMSI, IMSI. That's one of my projects to demonstrate to you, is how to make a cell tower to emulate a Stingray. It's not too hard to pirate ham radio frequencies. What does that mean, Camaro Jeff? How do you pirate a ham frequency? If you keep pirating a ham frequency, somebody will use a Yagi antenna and direct it to your zucking house. So in the ham radio field, typically you are left alone unless you have some of the zucking police that have been policing me and saying I should be announcing my call sign on the zucking internet. It's like, zuck you. Aside from that, you are left alone on ham radio. No one really cares what you do on ham radio unless you break the law. The nodes won't be recognized. Of course, you can be recognized by triangulation. There's a guy in a truck that would be pissed if they heard that. You can be triangulated. Do you want to see the video of the FCC guy with a big TV screen that has triangulation built in? Zuck must have contacted the FCC about me. No, it's people I've known for a long time. Was like, well, I want to know if you're real. Give me your zucking, call sign. It's like, zuck you. What is that supposed to prove? Well, I want to know that you're actually licensed. Well, who does zucking care if I'm licensed or not? I'm not transmitting. It's like, fuck. It's like wasting energy on such nonsense, okay? People are wasting energy on nonsense. They're going around saying, well, you can't call yourself a ham operator if we don't know your sucking call sign on the internet. Well, if you find me on a ham band, you will hear my call sign. This is not a ham band. Not just that, Binkley, there was other ones. I've been broadcasting up to 50 feet up to 50 feet on the FM band. How can you broadcast up to 50 feet? Can you tell me? As a matter of fact, I can steal your ham radio call sign. Yes, you can use my call sign anytime you want, Camara Jeff. And then the FCC will come hunt me down and say, were you at this location? Well, no. Well, then we found somebody at this location using your call sign. No, Binkley, I did not do that with two AAA batteries. So, hello, Rudy. Yes, it was. I did not realize that it was actually the first time that we actually got past 70 degrees in LA today. Today was the first time we got past 70 degrees. So use both mesh and ISP. So use both. I don't want to use the ISP. I can. I can connect the WAN to the mesh. Yes, I can do that. Is that both? Binkley? Anyone can access this transmission. Nope, they can't do that. That's not true, Camara Jeff. You can be triangulated. Now, again, if you don't do anything, if you announce your call sign and you don't cause any problems, no one's going to care. But I'm going to tell you right now, the ham people are self-policing. They are self-policing. If some of them are pretty eager to police. Some of them want to be policemen. Don't worry about me. I don't have a bad suicide problem. Okay. Okay, Binkley. I don't have a bad suicide problem. Don't worry about me. Some people may have a bad suicide problem, but it's not going to be me. Okay. So I'm not going to commit suicide for having to announce my call sign. So, hello, Leroy. Why are you not on YouTube, Leroy? Correct. The ham community is very good at policing the network. Yes, so part of the field day exercises, Camara Jeff, is to do directional Yagi antennas to find a transmitter. It's a game. It's a game. People use this is a field day game. They say, okay, we're going to find some hidden transmitter, and if you keep repeatedly transmitting, they can triangulate you. But you do have make sure it's locked up. Oh my goodness. Not sure. Are you who you are? Who I think you are, Binkley? I'm so confused now about who you are. So anyway, I'm gonna have to go to Brax and see. The PL tone is what gets you. What? Why would a PL tone get you or not get you? The PL tone doesn't mean anything. What does a PL tone get you? Doesn't get you anything. That's neither here nor there. Use the PL tone of the repeater. So everyone else is going to use the PL tone of the repeater. So what? Don't understand the significance of that. So yeah, that's kind of a nonsensical comment. So, but Camara Jeff, if you're gonna say, oh, I can easily, fake call signs, it's pretty hard. It was just set up to look like that. When you do a broadcast about the Ripley Ham Home Builder, what the fuck does that mean? We have open carry here in Georgia. Do you carry, Danny? Do you carry? They have a great kit on the market. I'm like, I'm fascinated by the off-grid people. So I'm looking at all these little homes of people. You go on YouTube and it's just, I don't have a small home. Well, my home is not big, but it's certainly not one of those, 10 by 24 little 2-story homes on YouTube, off grid. So those are like super tiny, right? And that's not true, Camera Jeff. Who taught you that? Yeah, they're very tiny, Binkley, and you build it and you put it out on the off grid, and then you power yourself with solar power and batteries, and it's kind of cool. How big is my home? My home is standard sized. No, my home is smaller than that. My home is pretty standard size. Homes are very expensive here, Binkley. I can't, somebody with 5,000 square feet is, would be a very, very expensive home here. So California, that's where I am. That's not typical. So off grid, HF, no repeaters, no PL tones. Duh. Uh, do you have a 3-car garage? No, I do not have a 3-car garage. I don't even have a car in the garage. I can barely fit one. I can fit one car in the garage if I allowed the car to come into the garage, which it never goes into the garage. So my cars are in the driveway. They don't go. The garage is used for other things. So the garage is full of stuff. So the cars don't usually go into the garage. So he has a 3-boat boat slip. You mean a slip? You can only have one slip, Camaro Jeff. Garage is for lifting weights. Santa Monica is very expensive. That's true. Santa Monica is very expensive if you live in Santa Monica. Yeah, that is very expensive, yes. So, yeah, this is very expensive neighborhoods here. So, a 1,000-foot home could be over $1 million. So, just because it's 1,000 feet, people have, especially near the beach, small homes still cost a lot of money because they're by the beach. So, yeah. So, anyway, watching those off-grid stuff, and they're fascinating, how they make use of space and how they power themselves with solar power and, get their internet like that. And it's just, I want to do videos like that. Thank you, Camaro Jeff. One day I dream of opening a restaurant at the Santa Monica Pier. Binkley, if you open a restaurant in the Santa Monica Pier, I will never go to it. It's the worst place to have a restaurant, the Santa Monica Pier. I haven't been to the Santa Monica Pier in, I can't even remember, 20 years? Denver 700K for a 50 what? What is a jib? Heard someone sailing talk and they lost me at jib. The jib is the sail in the front. The main is the sail in the back. Okay? The front leading sail is called a jib. The one in the back is called a main. Free healthcare to all in there are many memories to be had on the pier. Yeah, the only memory I have on the pier is that there's a bunch of rides that I never go to. And it's hard to park, and it's a long walk to your car. And I don't know why you go there, because it's all for a bunch of zucking tourists. So I don't go to the pier. There's 3rd Street Promenade is right there with all the fun stuff. Why would you need to go to the pier? Now, if you want to play music like, what's her name? #1 super fan, Mario. Do you still watch my videos, Mario, or you're only watching Periscope? So, guys, I'm... so if there are 3 jibs, it must be... nobody has 3 jibs anymore. That's the old... Claire means, yes. The old boats had many, many jibs, but nobody does that anymore. They just have one big one. Imagine a fine dining establishment at the empty building on the pier. There's probably empty because the restaurant's closed down. That's why it's empty, because it's closed down. Because why would you go there, put your restaurant on 3rd Street Promenade? There. That'd be a good spot. I'm sure it's kind of expensive there to set up, but that's where you should have it. Anyway, just to remind you guys about my schedule here, I'm not I'm not going to be doing a lot of live streaming, and especially not on the next 2 weeks. Mario, I've been sailing but have not been scoping it. No. Uh, I've sailed 3 times, I believe, but I have not. I have not broadcasted. I don't know if it's even what the point is even to broadcast it. I mean, how many people am I gonna get to watch it? So it's just a lot of the stuff that live streaming on Periscope is not really all that productive. So yeah, that's the problem, Mario. Is I do all this live streaming and basically it's kind of a wasted effort because as you can see here, even on Periscope, look, I'm broadcasting it for an hour and I'm getting 300 people. So it's not worth doing too much. Okay, my YouTube subscription base is growing without doing anything live, without doing any live stuff. It's succeeding. So I don't really want to. It's still fun. Still want to do once in a while. Why is Periscope dying? Periscope has been dying for years. So it's just maybe it's not dying for some people, but for me, it's just not been productive. So I have too little time to. No, Mario, they have not. They have not. They basically get get as many views as I am now at the most. So they have not been getting the views, and so and the signal's bad, and it's a lot of trouble to do, and so I don't know. I gotta reassess what I'm doing. I want you guys to have fun, but I want to be teaching you. I'll put you in my will because you still do scopes. I'll put you in my will because you still do scopes. I do broadcasts. There was that big NBA tonight just got over. No, that's Monday. I mean, I don't expect people to show up either case. So anyway, I'm not able to broadcast this weekend, Friday, Saturday. I'm not able to broadcast the following week, Friday, Saturday. Maybe I can broadcast on a Sunday, Monday. Maybe. I don't know. You should broadcast on ham only. I don't think you're allowed to broadcast on ham. Ham is not a broadcast station. Tonight was a big game. So yeah, I don't think I forgot what I was saying. What was the question again? Yeah, you can't broadcast on ham. So, is it possible to get local digital scanner frequency on my PC? Yes. Yes, Leroy. Okay, so so do you have your RTL SDR? Did you watch the video RTL SDR? Do you get that? Leroy? So if you have your RTL SDR, get that set up, then all you need then is go to radiofrequency.com. Radiofrequency.com. It's on the video. Radiofrequency.com, and then go look for your area, your zip code, and then go look at the frequencies for your zip code. And then program that into RTL SDR. Or get yourself a Baofeng, it's a little easier. Then you don't have to do RTL SDR. So yeah, for RTL SDR, you're all set. $30 device, and you can listen. And usually the big cities use trunk radio. Small towns likely do not, because it's expensive. So the small towns are probably going to be on your standard FM. So you're going to be easily be able to hear that. You got one RTL SDR? When you're going to get an RTL SDR, go click on the link on my video so they give me a little tip. If you go to my video and order the Amazon RTL SDR from there, they give me a little tip. I think they give me like $1. which is pretty high for a cheap device. They give me like $1 tip, so it's like, buy me part of a coffee for the tip, for giving you the tip on RTL SDR. So the title of the YouTube video is RTL SDR radio scanning on your computer. Something like that. It starts with the word RTL SDR. It's on the Prepper Communication section. So it's right there. Go to the playlist Prepper Communications and there will be an RTL SDR section. Okay, folks. So anyway, got lots of videos to do this week. Won't get trunk frequencies. Trunk frequencies require a double decoding. So you have to get the trunk signal and then you got to decode that. So there are 2 steps, and that means you have another device to decode. So it means you got to take the audio output of the RTL SDR, feed it to another computer. Holistic Deb is a prepper? Oh, come on, Holistic Deb. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Really? Really? Hard to believe. Come on. You're making fun of me now. You're making fun of me now, Holistic Deb. How are you, my friend? It's true? Seriously? See, I've always thought, Deb, that my message is actually similar to what preppers believe in. So I said, I do have my ammo here. I have my prepper ammo. Right? You got this? You got this, Deb? So I got my prepper ammo. And got my water jugs and got my radios. I'm all set. I got my bug out location, which is my boat. I'm all set to go. It's just fun. I'm not gonna tell you what you have. Yes, Holistic Deb, that's smart. What I really want to see you review some MREs. Yes, I don't know. I don't know if do they have Asian MREs? I've always wanted my bug out to be a boat. Holistic Deb, my boat can go long distances. I can cross the ocean with my boat. So I can cross the ocean with a boat. So if the zombies come, Deb, I can walk to the boat. Except, it is a big deal, to be honest with you, to take a long trip. So you have to really prep it. You can't just go leave. So you got to prep the boat, put a lot of water in it, put a lot of gas, extra tanks and all that. And then you got to, get supplies. And then you go. And it's like, ooh, I've never gone that far. I have to worry about that. Usually I'm only going, overnight. 2-3 nights is the most. Have a great time sailing. Yes. What if you made a tunnel to your boat? How do you make a tunnel underwater? You're supposed to keep it. I know I'm bad, Deb. Well, it's it's full of gas, ready to go, but it doesn't have food in it. It's not. It's used for sailing. So when are you sailing Catalina for Jazz? I have never done the Catalina for Jazz thing. Naughty prepper. Yes, Deb. Very bad. Very bad. So, do you have your radios, Deb? Do you have your radios for prepping? Do you have your prepping radios? I want to know if you got your radios. Did you get your? You need a spanking. You mean? Spamming. I need a spamming. That's funny. You need a spamming. That's pretty funny. Hello, Merm Bloat Bust. How are you doing? Yes, I'm. You don't have a radio? You should watch my videos on the radio. What kind of prepper are you that you don't have a radio? For goodness sakes, prepper books don't say to buy a boat. Well, they say go have a bug out in the Zucking jungle. I mean, I don't know what could be better than a boat as a bug out. Bugging out on a boat, I mean, you can go anywhere. I can go down to Mexico. So, Dihama, when still broadcast wearing a Speedo, you'll get more viewers. No, they'll look at my body and say, zucked up. All preppers wish they had a boat. If no storms. That's okay, Sup Sam. I'm an expert at that. Pirates love nice, juicy boats full of food and full of ammo. Richard, full of food and full of ammo. So yeah, if there's a pirates would like to come by, your next upgrade should be a helicopter. Food and ammo equals treasure. Yes, but helicopter. What do you have to make sure you land the helicopter where there's no zombies. That's pretty hard because they run out of gas. They can't fly for too long. So they're not made for long distance. Do you know that you can fill up a tank? I fill up the tank on my boat for less than $50 of diesel, and that's enough to get me around for a year. A year. Motoring here and there and using the sail. So if I'm using sail most of the time, I don't need much gas. I 20 gallons. That's all it takes. 20 gallons. And hello, Ali. 20 gallons. So that's not costly at all. Yeah, and I can go to Catalina and back, and I would not even use half a tank if I motor the whole way, which is 5 hours each way, 5-6 hours each. That's 12 hours of motoring, and I would only use half the tank. Hello, Ali, my friend. Pirates only need 10 gallons. Can you cook fish on your boat? You can cook on my boat. Yeah, my boat has it has a barbecue and it has a oven and stove. Hello, Lenny PR. Sailboats on Lake Lot, sailboaters on Lake Superior today. So Merm Bloatbust. I was ranting about call signs. So it was on the video got cut off, but it was the heavy rant was on the first. It was 97 in San Francisco. It was 77 where I was, Ali, which was shocking because that's. This is the first day went above 70, and for me, and so that's pretty shocking. Try again. Got cut off. Hi, Bob. Hello, D. Hama. Got cut off. Can you pull water skis? Now I got to do the water ski joke. Never mind. People might think it's not funny, so we'll skip the water ski joke. So the Raptors are going to win the championship of the NBA over there in California this week. I don't fucking care. I don't watch basketball. You want the joke. You want the joke. Well, one of those galleons, where the slaves are rowing. Slaves are rowing the galleon, so there's like rows and rows of slaves down below, and the Roman guard comes and hits them with a whip. Row, 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 like that, right? You've seen those, right? The joke fell one time because nobody knew what that was. The galleon, okay, like in Ben-Hur or one of those movies, okay. So the captain, the guard says to the slaves, "I have good news and bad news for you. First, the good news. You're going to get extra rations today. Yay! What's the bad news? After eating, the captain is going to go water skiing." See? Nobody laughed. Nobody laughed. So So it's good. That I remember telling that joke once, and somebody said, "What's a galleon?" Yeah, there's a joke for prisoner of war camp. I'll be charitable and laugh. I get it. I get it. Do you know what a galleon is? Says, I don't know what a galleon is. Actually, a galleon is a Spanish one. I don't think they have that. But whatever, the Roman ones, whatever you call that. Gluten extra free rations for you, please. Okay. Hello, Gina Shuby. Hello, Gina. A gallon is 4 quarts. Leroy. Zach Leroy. It's not a frigate. So I had to put a picture on Brax to say this. It's one of those boats that have slaves that rowed the boat. Then I got to go explain that. It's like, Zach. The joke is lost just because people don't get what the Zach I'm talking about. So, yes, Gina, better late than never. Hello, twin mom. So anyway, Galdian. You like to see? Only Ali liked the joke. Only Ali liked the joke. So Leroy's still trying to spell it. You may have to Google it. Maybe I have to put a picture on here. I think I had to put a picture on Brax because I said this joke once before, and it just failed because they didn't know what I'm talking about. So I had to put a picture of a ship back in the old days with hundreds of slaves rowing. So great joke. I'll use that. I like the candle decorations. They look cool. Thank you, Lenny PR. They're actually antennas, Lenny. They're secret antennas. One for each of the bands. 160 meter, 80 meters, 40 meters, 17 meters, 15 meters, 10 meters. Too many. I think I said too many. So, anyway. So I'll now that's funny. Is this a fake background or your house? No, this is not a fake background because I can actually move it. Is that a fake background? If I can move it? The trash is not fake either. There's trash. You can see the trash here. The bottles here. So I guess it's not fake. Maybe you're an AI. I could be, yes, Ali. You've been talking to me. It's been AI. AI 24/7. So even my videos are AI. Deb, you don't even come back to Brax, Deb. I don't even see you on Brax anymore. You're like, oh, I'm going to set up a Brax account and talk to you once every 6 months. Yeah, yeah. Just for your information, Deb, and for others, I don't really talk on any other platform. I don't trust any other platform. So, about the only thing you can get me to say on another platform is yes, no. I don't really say much. So, I'm coming, Big Papa. Been crazy tied up. Me too, Deb. Yeah, so I don't talk much on other platforms. So if you really want to talk to me, not that I ignore you on Twitter or so on, but I can't really, I have to assume everything I'm posting is completely public. Remodeled to hide something? You did? Yeah, so if you post on YouTube and it's open and I respond openly as well. So as long as it's in the open, that's all I can do. I don't do any private conversations unless it's on Brax Me. So you're saying I'm sorry because you spoke to me elsewhere. I tried not to. It was very hard to get me to talk anywhere elsewhere. Very hard. So yes, you can consider yourself special that you got even some sort of comment because that's very hard for me to do. So I have to think long and hard before I do that. So I don't even email. If you email me, I don't respond. So you already know that. Nobody watches my video, man in the middle, on the email. Nobody watches that. I don't know how many times I got to keep repeating it. So, I'm telling you what's up, and you're like, okay, who cares? So somebody's watching my emails, and it doesn't matter to me. Okay, as long as you know that. But be aware of it, though. Make a decision that, yep, whatever you say is for others to see. So, does a antenna come with the dongle? Does an antenna come with a dongle? Well, the RTL SDR is a dongle, Leroy. You already have a dongle. You need a big dongle, though, like a Yagi antenna dongle. So, anyway, again, to repeat for those who missed this, I am cutting down my live streams. I'm not doing a lot of live streams. My plan is to do no more than 2 live streams a week normally, but not these coming 2 more weeks. Special K. So in the next coming 2 weeks, I will be hard pressed to even do a broadcast a week. I can try, but it's gonna be hard because I'm going on vacation and so on. So it's gonna be hard to do a broadcast this week and next week. And then hopefully after that, I'll go back to a normal reduced schedule, which is going to be no more than 2 scopes a week, because I'm trying to dedicate my time to making more videos. So, Ali, come on. I only tell you where the vacation is when I'm already there. What did you... Las Vegas? Heh. So, yes, Ali, you do not state where you're gonna go, and then if you do go, there's somebody at the house. Come to vacations here on the Caribbean, Lenny. Yes, Lenny. I haven't taken a cruise in your side of the woods there. Rob Smith. Well, no, Leroy. People are complaining about call signs. That's what people are doing. I hope the car doesn't break down. It won't, Mario. I'm going to Mars. My name is anyway. Are you on the big booster rocket from Elon Musk? Are you the actual dummy that's in there? It's not a real dummy. It did last time. Mario, I borrowed a car. And I said, never mind, I'm not going to borrow a car. I'm going to bring my own car. I borrowed a van, thinking it would be better to get a van, and then it broke down. No, it wasn't my car. So my cars are new, but they're not going to fit enough people. So that's why I borrowed a van. And then it broke down, and I had to spend so much money, and I had to repair it, plus the hotels. So in essence, I actually could have rented a rental car and would have been simpler. It's not boring to cruise. They said that it's always eating and nothing else. Is it not boring to cruise? Aruba, woo. I enjoy just staying on a cruise ship and just reading a book and stuff like that. I don't need to be like super active with stuff. So I actually enjoy cruise. I like looking at the water and just bring a book with me and just watching people do strange things and stuff like that with a drink in my hand. Adult beverages, of course. So no, I don't mind. I like cruises because that's what I do on my boat. I cruise. So don't get the measles on. I already got the measles, Ali. I'm not going to go get it. I already got the measles. So email with a man in the middle has 150 views and you liked it. Sharp Eagle, that is not a lot of views for such an important video. That the view count has stopped, meaning people have stopped. Once my typical followers have watched it, everyone stopped watching it. So anyway, again, to repeat, sometimes on a cruise you can get a room with private. Yeah, I got that. I got a private balcony. They said if you eat salads on a cruise, they put apart you from the other to whatever that means, Lenny. So anyway, again, to repeat, if you're wondering if I left Periscope or not, no, I just have some activities planned, including vacation the next 2 weeks. So don't worry too much about that. But I am cutting down on the live streams. I'm doing more videos, less live streams. I'm gonna reduce my live streams from 4 videos a week, 4 live streams to 2. Once I get back on schedule, okay, 2 max a week. So it's just too much time. I can't spend too much time live streaming. So, but we need to interact sometimes because it's fun for us, but not too often. Because I got lots to teach you on the videos. Okay? So anyway, you need to advertise your YouTube on sailboat mast. Yeah, then I can get a tax deduction. So I don't know when I'm going to see you next here on live. Maybe I don't know. Sunday, Monday, maybe. Yeah, I'm not. Yes, Min. So I'm not sure. So I don't know if I can broadcast this coming weekend. If at all, it's going to be Sunday or Monday, and then the following week, same, no earlier than Sunday or Monday. Okay. So, but there will be tons of videos. There will be many videos. So please watch my videos. There's going to be a lot of videos. Many videos you haven't seen yet. So you're trying to force me into Braxton to talk to you. Okay. There you go. Okay, that sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It sucks for me that I do live broadcasts and then nobody follows me on YouTube. So please, it's very important that, I promote my YouTube channel because that's what's going to sustain my message. I'm getting new people on that message on Rob Braxman Tech on the YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. That's where all the action is. So that's where I'm putting all my energies. So go watch the dang YouTubes. People, thank you, Deb. Videos just aren't the same as here. Sam, yes, videos are better for teaching. Periscope is best for just having fun, but it's not good for teaching. Just play it in the background while you're doing things and give him a watch time. Thank you, Deb. That's nice of you to say that. But it's better if you actually watch it. It's better if you actually watch it. So I appreciate it. Okay, so obviously I'm always on Brax 24/7. So I can always, we all need fun. Well, I don't have time for fun, Sam. I got to make a living, unfortunately. So that's the problem. I got to make a living. I'm trying to sell things. Periscope, better interaction. Well, the videos are not about the interaction. The videos are about teaching and getting new subscribers. I am not. Fun don't pay the bills. Yes, Deb. Exactly. So whether I like it or not, I'm doing this to expand my presence, and I'm not doing it for fun and games. I'm expanding my presence. It's very important for me to expand my presence. So it's a big deal. It's not just for fun. So unfortunately, it's not for fun. I don't do it as a fun thing. Maybe back at the beginning it was fun, but now, this is a full-time thing for me, guys. When I make the videos, it's full-time. Each video takes 1 or 2 days to make. Each video, 1 or 2 days to make. Last week I made 4 videos. That means full-time, non-stop, just to make every video. The video I'm making tomorrow, it takes 3 days to make. So, because I have to prep and buy the equipment and go set it up. So it's to show you this, it's a lot of work, and maybe it's not appreciated. Maybe I do too much of it, but I want to be different. So I'm trying to teach stuff. That is true. Time is money in the USA. Time is also money in Puerto Rico, Lenny. Please stay tuned to new videos. Thank you, AMG. Thank you. Okay, so see you on Brax, and then watch for my videos. Several videos coming out this week. There will be several videos this week. So, uh, there you go, Holistic Deb. Okay, so I will see you on maybe. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to see you this week. So we will try. Good night, guys. Good night. Bye bye.